Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Kumo, and I wanted to make a video about why I don't make as much videos as I should. Well, not as much as I should, but as much as I want to. It's basically a list of things that prevent me from uploading more videos. It's not like I'm lacking a camera because I'm recording on the camera. It's not that I'm lacking a computer or hard drive to store my videos. It's more of a psychological thing that I need to work on. So these are kind of the flaws that keep me from uploading as many videos. This is just off the top of my head. I didn't list them out, so if I think of any as I go along, I'm going to add them to the video. So, one of the main things that prevent me from, well, it's not just uploading videos, but expressing myself, is that I tend to overthink things. I'm not going to say I'm a perfectionist, but I do like to have a meaningful, thought out message. In this case, a video. Otherwise, to me, it feels like I rushed it and I just wanted to get it out, and it doesn't have that passion behind it that something I could have took time on would have had. But basically, overthinking things, getting too deep into something will prevent me from doing something. I feel like sometimes I get into something so deep that I can't properly express it in the detail that I want to, if that makes any sense. Sometimes I am just selfish, and that is pretty bad. I believe being selfish is not the root of evil, but is a source for evil, or for bad things, or for sin, or whatever you want to call it. I believe being selfish will hurt people more than it will help people. Not only it will hurt yourself, but it will hurt your family or your friends or people that you interact with. So being selfish, for example, I am still working on a list of items for my Sarko Rhythm Facebook page, YouTube channel. Basically what Sarko Rhythm is to me, and I'm selfish because I feel as if I have experienced these or learned these things through life, and that people should learn them themselves. So I feel like that when I share something that I've learned to someone else who hasn't learned it, or not necessarily deserve it, but that I get kind of scared that my work, not my work, but my experiences don't matter, that people should experience it themselves. It's selfishness, but then it's also, I also see I'm overthinking things. It's selfishness, but then it's also wanting the person to experience it for themselves. So there's a line where it's kind of fuzzy because I overthink things. Is it selfishness, or is it wanting people to experience things themselves? Sometimes it's selfishness, sometimes it's like, hey, someone needs to really learn something. You have to obviously remember the lesson, but for you to remember something, you have to have a personal attachment, not attachment, but a connection. That's the same thing. But anyways, you have to personally experience it yourself to attach meaning to it. If you don't add meaning to something, it's gonna have less meaning, less power, impact on your life. So I feel as some things should be experienced by the person rather than, oh, you should do this, this, and this. Well, anyways, I'm gonna actually just point you to some of. So I don't know if you can actually see that right now, but if you can see it, those are some of my observations or rules, guidelines, do nots, do's. That's going to be coming soon. So that's just to kind of get it off my chest and to not be as selfish. If you can't read it, I apologize. I think it's actually still zoomed in. So let me zoom it out. So first thing is overthinking. Second is being selfish. And there was a third thing that I was thinking about that prevents me from uploading. I cannot remember, but hopefully I'll remember it soon and I can get to it. Let me think about it for just a second. Well, another thing, it's not the one I was thinking about, is my priorities are not where I believe they should be. And so I don't put the time and effort into making videos, to uploading videos and things of that sort. But I feel like, at least I feel like I have some things to contribute or that can help other people. Still overthinking things right now. That's, I think, one of the main problems is that I overthink things, and when you overthink things, you waste time. The longer something takes, let's just do some examples of videos I've been wanting to do, but I haven't got to, or haven't uploaded yet. So I like to do movie reviews on my other channel, and I wanted to do a Batman versus Superman in-depth review, and I uploaded my first part. It was like a non-spoiler kind of basic talk of it, and that was like the night of seeing Batman vs. Superman. That was in March. Then I went to go see it a week later, and I took notes during the movie, and I just basically kept track of every thought I had during the movie. And then I went into more detail, and I had like a Word document listing out everything I thought about it. And still, it's on my computer, not in video form. It's a combination of everything. Like, it's a combination of overthinking things, but then it's just a combination of, is it relevant anymore? It's not a priority because Batman vs. Superman came out in theaters in March, and now it's already, well, it's July, but it's going to be August tomorrow. So it's me waiting too long because I'm overthinking things. Those are just some of the things that keep me from uploading. I remember the last one. The last one was, sometimes, at least for me, I get afraid of expressing myself and seeing what other people think and say. And that's not a good way to live if you live in fear of other people's opinions, because everyone will have an opinion, and it will keep you from doing things that you want to do. So that's as simple as me not shaving them as like, okay, I'm not gonna look as good. People are gonna think this guy doesn't care because he's not shaving. That I shouldn't watch his videos because this guy isn't taking the time, the effort, the energy to put into his videos because whatever reason. But it's just the fear of other people's thoughts. And I have a board of quotes which is not finished yet. But when I feel tired or in doubt, afraid, anything of that sort, I will look over at this board and it will have a quote. Well, once it's finished, it will have a quote that helps me in that moment, that strengthens me or gives me the courage or whatever I need for that moment to help me get to that moment. One of the things that remains constant on this board is the color scheme. So basically, I'm using all the Sharpie markers I have to write on this board. Every color is perfectly fine except for black. The black Sharpie marker is exclusively for Bruce Lee quotes because I think this guy was a genius in every sense of the word. So in the middle of it, let me just show you guys because so this is the board right here. I actually don't know if you will be able to see it, but this is the board, some of my quotes. It's not complete, but one of my favorite quotes from Bruce Lee is, "Freedom discovers you the moment you lose concern over what impression you are making or about to make." But basically, I still am concerned about the impression that I'm making, which, well, about to make, because I don't even upload a video or express my thoughts. It will keep me, so I'm not in freedom yet because I'm too concerned about what people will think or say about my expression, which is a really dumb way to live. At least a really dumb way because you're not expressing yourself. You're self-containing, self-restricting because you're afraid of someone else's opinion. And I don't know what that's from. I think it's from just how I was raised. We were always taught as kids to be nice and to be respective and dude, I'm doing a video, but I am taking you whenever you need to go to work. Around like 8 o'clock? No, well, probably around like 7:30.
7:30?
Because I have to be at work at 8.
Alright. Thanks, man.
No problem, man. Sorry about that. I lost what I was thinking. I think I was talking about the Bruce Lee quote about not expressing yourself because you're afraid of other people's opinion. And I want to get to that state where I can freely talk and express myself without a second thought. And I'm not at that stage of my life yet, but that's something I'm trying to work on, that I want to progress on. But that's like 4-ish things, excuse me, it's about 4-ish things that keep me from uploading more videos. I want to improve on all of these things, and I do not have the knowledge to do all this. So the comment section below is, if you want to, list an article or maybe a website that you believe has helped you with some of these problems with self-expression, with being less selfish or anything of that sort, list them down below for me and for other people to kind of read. This video is to kind of shed light and to come to acceptance of some of my fears and flaws. But that's the good thing is it's never too late to work on yourself. So we can help each other out. If you feel like I can help you with anything, just, I don't know, put it in the comments and I'll get back to you and hopefully I can help you out. If you feel like you can help me with anything, then put it in the comments and I would greatly appreciate it. If this video was too long, I'm sorry, it's just kind of rambling on. But that was one of my fears. Another fear of too much detail in videos. Sometimes I overthink things and it's like I can't get it in the detail I want to. And if I do get something in the detail I want to, it will be uninteresting to other people. But I think I should just do what I want to do and not worry about what some people say, like, oh, your videos are way too long or way too short or whatever. So basically, this is the end of the video. You know some of the fears that I have about expressing myself, if this includes YouTube, social media, just interacting in real life. These things apply to all parts of my life. But just, if you want to, help me out. If you don't find this interesting, you can just skip the video. But if you lasted this long, why are you skipping the video? You only have like 30 seconds or less. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.